It's Unitedcypher Presents. That's our new intro theme. It's Evan and DeHart, as always. How are you guys doing out there in internet land? Say hello, DeHart. Are you live over there? Live and kicking, buddy?
Yes.
All right. You know what I just realized?
No.
I love the beverage known as water. Water is the only true beverage. It's delicious, nutritious. You wash your dishes in it.
Long live the new beverage.
It's the new beverage, same as the old beverage. All hail water. Water's great. It's good for your throat. If you got like an itchy throat, if you're like trying to talk into a microphone, say for like an hour and a half, and then you got to talk for another half an hour, if you're doing back-to-back radio type broadcasting things, it's good to have some water close at hand, wouldn't you say?
And it's good to have something with some caffeine in it. Well, if you're going to be editing that hour and a half of audio and video.
Exactly. And even better, you have to have the water in in there to keep you from drowning. Okay. I was trying to be really dumb. Didn't really work out quite well. All right, so yeah, this is Unitedcypher Presents. We just got finished recording our newest game special, Talks Over Games, GTA 5 Special Edition, Super Mega Hyper Rampage, Blow Up Shit Up, and Cuss a Lot Edition. It was fun, right?
Yeah.
And
it's going to take a lot of work for me to put it all together.
Yeah, and we're going to split it up into 3 episodes. It's going to be jolly. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you like to see stuff explode and see exclusive hand-capped footage of, not handicapped, but hand-capped footage by the guys here at Unitedcypher, check that shit out.
Hand-capped, like we took all the screenshots and we drew them all up.
I drew them by hand, every single frame, all like 80,000 frames of it. I just sketched them myself with my sketchbook.
Yeah, we used the
and then
cellophane cells.
Yeah, we sketched them, put the cellophane on top, each one, and took a shot after we'd drawn all the detail in with picture-like quality. So we hope you enjoy all of our hard hand-capped work. Not handicapped, once again, but hand-capped.
We call it Steamboat Trevor.
That's right. Steamboat, Trevor, Franklin, and Michael. It's a great game. If you haven't played it, you should. Especially play the story mode. It's a lot of fun. Well, we usually do the news. We don't have Shane to bounce stuff off of here, so let's go ahead and jump right into that. Let's see what's newsy and news-like.
All right. Venezuela seizes toilet paper factory to avoid shortage.
What? So you're saying the government seized a toilet paper factory?
Yes, the government seized the toilet paper.
we have a toilet paper emergency, ladies and gentlemen. We have to go in and physically take over this toilet paper plant. If we don't, none of you will be able to wipe your asses forever. That doesn't make any sense. Explain. Did you read past the byline? Did you read past the title?
Not on this one because I didn't care. I just wanted to make a couple of jokes about it.
Okay, go right ahead. Just launch in your material.
Mr. Sharman gets squeezed by Uncle Sam.
Oh, God. That's so bad.
It's so old.
Bob Odenkirk is somewhere golf clapping your attempt, my friend. But that's pretty funny. Fucking Sharman. Don't squeeze the shaman.
I can tell you exactly what happened without even reading it. I just know instinctively.
Okay, what happened?
The presidential mansion. It's a regular day. President goes to take a shit. What does he find? Nothing. That's the problem. There should be toilet paper where he found nothing. So, what does he do? Naturally, they seize the toilet paper because he doesn't want that to happen again.
Well, they've seized the whole factory. Usually he probably realized there was a shortage, and he probably realized it in his own house first because he couldn't wipe his ass on anything, and he's tired of wiping his ass on all of his sweet Armani suits that he gets flown in from a country like America that sells them even though we do not make them. Basically has it shipped in so he doesn't have to wipe his ass on his fancy clothes. So now what he's done is he's taken over the plant probably because they were protesting because the country sucks. Am I right? Was there a protest or a strike? So they seize it so they can resume control. So the flow of toilet paper will never be unbroken. The toilet paper must flow.
Okay, apparently this is a chronic problem. This is a conclusion that was come to by a committee.
The Toilet Paper Commission.
Yeah.
The TP
Commission. The president
blames
it on faults in production and the distribution process.
So bad management.
Yeah.
So the government seized the place because of bad management. You know what they call that? Fascism. That is fascism for your assism right there. That's what that is. It is. It's fascism for your assism. For your nasty ass. So your butt cannot smell as bad. The president was walking through the streets of Venezuela going, fuck, these people stink. Well, sir, it's because they haven't had toilet paper because that one factory in town, the only factory we were allowed to buy from, buy toilet paper from, is messed up. So we were to take it over.
Like I said, he was probably out of toilet paper. He went to the committee to make the decision. He's like, fuck.
There's definitely a toilet tissue issue here. We must resolve this immediately. We must get together, gather the toilet tissue commission. Commission.
You make some hasty decisions when you've got an itchy asshole.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You can't rule a country if you have an itchy Duke butt. You can't. If you got a dookie ass, you cannot solve important crisis and social problems. You can't do it. And every time you try, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail miserably.
Exactly.
Those ants will be in your pants eating the peanut butter out that shit. Because you ate the ice cream with motherfucking peanut butter.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
I can't help it. Fuck this game. It's in my brain. Fuck Grand Theft Auto. It's too good.
Meanwhile, in China,
Down.
they're growing a new nose for a guy on top of his forehead.
Yeah, because that's gonna help him get the ladies.
Well,
I don't have a nose per se, but what if it was on, say, my forehead? Would that be a deal breaker, lady? Shit! Look!
oh, he's about to get the long-awaited.
I feel like I'm reeling in the
MacGuffin.
biggest bass ever. I'm wheeling in the biggest bass because I've almost landed a Harrier jet in Grand Theft Auto 5. I apologize to interrupt the growing a nose on a Chinaman's head, but you know, I know it sounds bad.
Okay.
I don't mean anything by it. All right, hold on. Oh yes, I've got it. Yes, I've snared the best weapon in the game.
Well, this poor guy, he lost most of his nose, the cartilage, due to an infection.
Ugh.
So they rebuilt his nose out of other scraps of skin and some cartilage from in between his ribs.
Ew. Okay.
And they're growing it on his upside down on his forehead. And this picture is taken like right before the surgery to transplant it.
Huh.
I can understand them doing this if that's the way they had to do it.
Right.
But like last year, they did this with a British guy and they grew the nose on his arm.
Why couldn't they just grow it on his arm?
I don't know.
Is that some kind
guess
of like humiliation thing? Is this the next reality TV show? Where can you grow my bits?
I mean,
I'm throwing fits because you grew some of my bits on my head.
Is there anything that wouldn't be embarrassing that could grow on your head?
A penis.
Well,
If you're
I don't
growing
know.
your penis on your forehead, it wouldn't be that particularly bad because people
you're-
would know how much of a prick you are.
You're
They go,
assuming
look, you're a prick.
you're making a couple of big assumptions here.
Yeah.
One, that you're growing a substantially sized penis.
Right.
And two, that it's erect because, that makes a big difference.
Right. Like, wow, you're a prick. I mean to say you have a prick on your head.
You can't have a limp, soft, tiny cock on your head.
No, you're not. I think because they know you're going to put it on your body, and you're like, well, man, you're shit out of luck already. You paid way too much money for that Invisawang that's on your forehead.
Probably made out of different kind of skin. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cock skin and forehead skin.
Forehead skin. Oh, ha, ha, ha. That's funny. I'm trying to make the most of a good situation here. I'm just launching missiles.
Since you're in a fight here, I thought I'd bring up some other fights.
Oh, let's hear about fights.
Or at least competitions. Okay, we've heard about this band on Game Center CX.
Band of Heroes.
No, it's AKB48.
Oh yeah, the Japanese pop group. Yes.
Yeah, did you realize that there are 88 members to that pop group?
Yeah.
And they
yeah.
play rock, paper, scissors to determine who performs during a show.
That sounds about right. That's very Japanese of them.
Well, I mean, because obviously they can't all be...
Kim Pong!
If they're all singing at the same time, it's just like it's a girls' choir, basically.
And we all know how entertaining those are.
Yeah. So to make it a little more pop-friendly, they only have, I think you would want to stick with the Formulaic 5, the 5-member pop group.
Right.
I wonder if they have, certain ranks, and within those ranks, it's like, oh... This is the stylish one, and this is the goofy one.
This is the pretty one, and this.
But
they do.
For that one, there's 10.
Well, no, it's usually just one.
There's 10 fat ones.
Or there's probably more than 10.
10 ugly ones.
I doubt there's any fat anything in Japan because the Japanese are pretty dickish about.
They all look fairly normal.
Well, no, some of the big ones even they still they talk shit about them. Just like we do here in America. If you're fat, you're a 13th class citizen. And if you're poor and fat, you're on peopleofwalmart.com. That kind of stuff. That's America for you. And that's how we treat the obese. The obese. Well, I know exactly how to get it now. That was cake, man, once I got it. God. I just can't believe there are 88 members of AKB for whatever.
Russia holds world's first ever tank biathlon.
Can you explain that?
Okay, basically they have a...
Dare to care. Dare to care to explain that.
They have a race combined with shooting competition.
So you drive the tank somewhere and then you blow something up with it and then it's over.
Well,
that's the whole race.
Well, you have to shoot targets while you're driving.
Oh, that's like awesome.
And they didn't really compete with they didn't have like real top-notch competitors, I don't think, because let's see, it's Kazakhstan, Belarus, and Armenia.
What is Belarus? That sounds like a disease you catch in your colon. I've got the Belarus. I'll be shitting marbles for a month.
Well, I don't have a map on the ready here. So,
you do have the internet there.
Yeah,
Just saying.
but I'm saying that's a whole search thing.
I have to type in a word that I'm clearly reading in this article and hit return. It's so arduous. I'm sorry, producer. I'm giving you producer shits.
Producer shits? Okay, it's just south of Lithuania.
Oh, in that place of the world where no one cares about anything. Gotcha.
West of Poland.
Yep, definitely don't give a fuck about any of that business over there. Balerians, whatever they're called.
Belarus.
Sounds like a villain of Doctor Who.
I mispronounced it.
Doesn't it sound like something that Ricky Gervais would have portrayed in Doctor Who? Like an ugly, crawly creature?
Yeah, Belarus sounds like it would be like a...
It's a toilet cleaning product. Use Belarus for your toilet bowl cleaner. Belarus.
So, yeah, naturally, Russia took first in that.
Of course they did, because they are the kings of crazy bullshit. For real. You go to YouTube and type in funny Russia videos, and it's just like hours of them exploding and jumping off of buildings into giant piles of snow and driving tractors down interstate traffic the wrong direction, screaming something about the apocalypse in Russian. I
think that's GTA 4.
No, yeah, you're probably right. Niko Bellic driving. Oh wait. Hey, I'm Nico. I'm driving around, killing people. And you got Roman, who's a whole different fucking ball game, always concerned about the titties. Anyhow, yeah, the tank battle is interesting. I kind of want to get a tank in Grand Theft Auto 5 now, so I'm going to go ahead and pursue that goal whilst we do the news. Russian biathlon. We could just say the last two episodes have been sponsored by Grand Theft Auto. Or sponsored by the fact that I own it. But that's it, really. I wish they'd give us some money. I know we could bring up the fact that this game made $1 billion in 3 days.
Yeah, well,
that's pretty big as an entertainment thing. I mean, when's the last time a movie did $1 billion in 3 days? I mean, movies don't cost as much in fairness, but still, when's the last time that happened? Quarter to never. That's when. Quarter to never.
Okay, in Portland, Night Fight League.
Night Fight.
Night Fighting League. Looks like a brutal medieval version of Fight Club.
Nice.
And basically, it's kind of like it kind of looks like the real thing. I mean,
so they're attacking each other with actual fucking swords and maces and clubs and shit.
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to. There are rules, obviously, and they count any kind of contact as a point, and they go by points. Or if you knock a guy 2/3 the way down, you automatically win.
Oh.
And you're not allowed to hit anywhere that isn't armored, and not allowed to hit neck, spine. I'll tear out your spine!
Rip out your goddamn spine!
Yeah,
that's cool, though.
I wasn't sure if this was real.
Did you look into
initially, because I saw it in a couple different sources. Because I thought it might have been like a Portlandia sketch.
That got out of hand, right?
Yeah.
That someone reported as news as to
every now
promote
and then,
the show.
Every now and then you'll see something like an Onion article that's being taken out of context, and you think, oh fuck, is that real?
Really happen?
And you have to follow it back and realize, oh, this is a joke.
Oh, this is complete bullshit, not just partial bullshit.
You know, because sometimes those things are too close to something that would actually happen.
Nowadays, yeah, shit's pretty nuts. It's like, oh, local man smuggling bananas in penis hole gets caught. I mean, that's coming next.
That doesn't sound like an Onion article, but that does sound hilarious.
Sounds possible and hilarious, yes.
It doesn't sound possible.
It does sound possible. Dude, people do some fucked up shit, man. That's all I'm saying.
Still,
Sticking a banana in your pee hole, I think that's possible. If cutting your penis in half is possible while being awake and not killing you, I think you could stick one. You probably find a way just to jam a fucking nanner up there.
Oh, I suppose you could mash it. Mash bananas up the pee hole.
You'd be like spreading your dick hole open and spoon feeding it. Okay, it's not gonna work. You're trying to shove it in there. It's not gonna work.
You think you could teach your dick to drink from a straw?
No, don't think that's possible.
I mean,
nary a bit of that is logical, nor nary a bit of that statement is actually feasible or possible.
It seems like that would be the easiest way, though. You know, get like a little catheter.
Let's get it a banana shake.
Hey, you know what? This is probably a pretty bad subject. Let's move on. Who? What? Okay.
Who, what,
First,
where, when, and why?
Let me ask you a question here, brother.
Sure.
In a battle between a shark and a crocodile, who wins?
The Sharkadile.
The Sharkadile?
Yep, which is a combination of both a shark and a crocodile.
Well, if that existed,
as you know,
that would win.
Don't say if. The Asiatic Strogdor, the Sharkadile, the Crocopus, the Croctopus, and Pee Wee Herman, they're all real. They aren't just figments of my imagination. You try to tell me they are. I'm telling you once again, more than once, twice once, whatever that is.
Two times.
Twice, actually. I already said it in the sentence. That's what's funny. Whatever twice once is, that's how many times I'm telling you that Pee Wee is real, and so is the Sharktopus, and the Croctochopter, and all the awesome combo monsters that don't really exist are real. I've seen them. I've seen it. You don't believe me? Ask Mary. Mary will be like, "Yep, you're right. You did."
Well, on Earth.
Okay.
On Earth, he says. It turns out that a crocodile will eat the fuck out of a shark.
Really?
Yeah. It's amazing how big crocodiles can get. It's got a fucking shark.
That could be a baby shark, though.
But look at the fucking, look at the background. That doesn't look like a baby shark.
Look at the bones! You know what I'm talking about? The bunny from Monty Python.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the bones, yeah. Anyway.
That's a pretty decent-sized shark.
Yeah, it is. I mean, crocodiles can get pretty massive, too, like 50, 60 feet long sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I imagine we're always doing this. We're always putting animals together, combining forces. Like the Asiatic Strogdor.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Shark orangutan.
Shark orangutan with sharks and
octopi.
Patent pending. Loose lips sink ships. Shit, I'm dead.
Loose lips suck dicks.
Awful. Goddamn, son. What kind of rampage we got going on over there? You got good on time?
Yeah. Let's take it home, brother.
Buddy. I almost went Pauly Shore on me. Don't ever go Pauly Shore. If you go Pauly Shore on me, I will quit the podcast. Just quit it for good. On behalf of myself, Evan, and DeHart, we're signing out over here at Unitedcypher Presents. Tune in next week where we talk about random shit like crocodiles, croctochopters, and I'm just making up. I don't even know what that be. A crocodile croctochopter. What is that? It's a crocodile that's also
helicopter.
Does it have crocodile blades that wouldn't even fly?
It could be a helicopter that's made out of crocodiles. I don't know.
Croctochopter. Anyway.
Crocodile bones that are forged into
Join us on UnitedCypher.com where we combine animals that have no business being combined and play video games till unreasonable times of the day with the volume turned up way too high. See you guys next time. Love you. Bye.